Welcome to the Joy Lab podcast, where we help you uncover and foster your most joyful self. Your hosts, Dr. Henry Emmons and Dr. Amy Prasek, bring you the ideal mix of soulful and scientifically sound tools to spark your joy, even when it feels dark. When you're ready to experiment with more joy, combine this podcast with the full Joy Lab program over at joylab.coach.
So this is a meditation practice that is really about a dialogue with your soul, with your own inner voice. So it'd be good to have a journal or at least something to write on, a nice pen. Just put them to the side right now. You'll pick them up in the middle of the meditation. So it's a meditation with a practice that's embedded within it. So go ahead and start by just getting yourself quiet and ready in your meditation practice here. Holding yourself upright but not rigid, relaxing into the moment. Settling into the space and inviting yourself to settle further and to deepen into this moment by focusing on your next few breaths. Each time that you breathe in, going a little deeper into the moment. Each time that you breathe out, releasing anything that you can release right now. Just inviting yourself to be all here. Now, imagine that you are embarking on a journey. Your destination is a mountain lake where there is a wise elder waiting for you. And you are walking on the path, and you can see the path with its twists and turns ahead of you. Maybe there's forest and rocks and trees around. There's birds, and every now and again you hear a scurrying animal. As you walk deeper and upward on this mountain path, every step that you take brings you closer and deeper into this particular moment. Leaving everything else behind. There's nothing else that you need to do or be or say right now. There's only this journey and this quest. Each step, each rise in elevation takes you even further into this experience, letting everything else go. Soon you come to a clearing, and you see in front of you this beautiful, pristine lake. You can see the mountains surrounding it. And you can see this wise elder sitting quietly and peacefully, just waiting for you. And you walk toward him or her, and you clearly know one another, even if you have not met before. And you sit in front of or beside this elder, this sage. And before speaking, you just take a moment to be quiet and see what questions are on your heart. What do you most need to know or want to ask at this time? And whenever you're ready, you can pick up your pen and your journal, and you can write this question or multiple questions. Just write it at the top of the page. And after you've written whatever you want to know, you can either continue writing a response or maybe take a moment, close your eyes again, and just wait for the response to rise up from within you. As soon as words begin to form, or just thoughts or ideas begin to pop up, you can start writing without thinking, without any idea where you're going with this answer, just writing whatever comes out. You can continue writing as long as you need to until it feels that everything that needs to be said has been said. At any time, you can pause, quiet yourself, allow another question to bubble up. Write that question down and just wait for your answer to begin to emerge. When you feel as if this time is complete, everything that is there has been said, you can envision yourself thanking this sage, perhaps with your hands pressed together in front of you and bowing respectfully, giving gratitude, and you can say your goodbyes, knowing that you can come back anytime, and that without fail, whatever emerges from this conversation is always in your best interest, always kind, always generous, always for your highest good. And you're now walking back on the trail, feeling grateful for this encounter and knowing that this source of wisdom is part of you and accessible to you whenever you need it. At the end of your journey now, let yourself come back to your breath, come back to your seat or cushion, and back to this room and this time.